Furniture industry generally is a pretty slow-moving industry. And one of the things that we wanted to do with Design.Online is kind of take that giant leap. We wanted to make not only a product, but a system that was just totally refined.
Well, the great advantage is we've got 40 years of manufacturing and designing modular sofas behind us already. We're completely invested in the product.
And a lot of the crazy ideas we ended up making.
I was going to say, yeah, like the dining chair and occasional chair is probably the craziest idea that we had.
Design.Online is really about growing with you. You know, it'd be perfect for small families that are planning to expand in the future.
Companies might be led by a business ethos of, okay, design is just one element of it, but for Design.Online, we're driven by design from the very core.
It's got to be beautiful, it's got to fit into a small carton, be able to be delivered, be able to be assembled without tools in minutes. The challenge with this was, how do we add all these extra features without compromising comfort and without compromising style? And that's being able to translate those challenges into beautifully resolved product that ticks all of those boxes. The primary consideration is always about how is the customer going to use this furniture and how can this furniture enhance their lives.
To design a sofa which is modular is to really empower a customer so that they're not fixed in their lifestyle. They can change it and the product can change with them. So when we're designing the sofa, we're designing a system which enables the customer to live their life as they want, not as we say it should be done. You really do hope that you can create something which is as minimal impact and considered so that it isn't just another object that is going to be potentially ending up in landfill.
When you're designing and manufacturing products, you always feel a sense of responsibility for where it might end up. It's good to be working for a company where sustainability is one of the most important factors in designing the furniture.
Generally, there's a juncture between, well, you can have cheap furniture and you can have designer furniture, but there's not the consideration of both where you can have an affordable price point at great design standards. As designers at King Living, we're always working in the realm of premium designer furniture, but then take that on board and then create something which is still achievable at a price point which a youthful demographic could achieve.
By being smart with the design and manufacturing processes, we can offer you timeless designer furniture that would usually cost you thousands of dollars, but for a fraction of the cost.
Design thinking is designing with purpose.
When people say design, they generally think of an object like an output. It's a noun, it's a static thing, but design think is a verb.
Design's become this quite populist term and it's associated usually with style. Design isn't a product, it's a process.
Both of us were constantly bouncing off each other, being like, hey, what do you think about this?
If you run every detail past each other, you find a hybrid of the best solution. You're just like, how didn't I think of that?
And the thing is, you do need that. Throughout the process, you need that honest feedback.
Sustainability really was at the forefront of creating this Design.Online brand.
The part of sustainability that people don't really think of too much is how something can last, not only physically last, but visually last as well. So by creating something that's more of a timeless design, it's more likely to last with you. All the components like the arms are removable, the legs are removable, so all those components can be replaced. The suspension can be taken off and replaced, the covers can be replaced. From that point of view, it's very sustainable.
We're looking at that product for its whole life cycle and we're designing around it for the whole life cycle. It's not just, it's in a customer's home now, that's where we let it go.
If you do, for whatever reason, need to part ways with your sofa, we'll have a look at it, we'll assess whether it can be refurbished or repurposed, or whether we need to break it down and send it to be recycled.
Hopefully the customer's going to cherish this piece, create a lasting relationship with that thing that they own, and therefore want to keep it, recover it, pass it on.
As Design.Online, I hope this to be a conversation with people and to help them understand design and how it can improve their lives and how design can be achievable and attainable.